I loved what John Leonard, who used to work for our show, said about you once. He called you Walt Disney's evil twin.
Hmm.
Do you feel like that?
Yes,
You
I
do.
do feel a little bit like Walt Disney's evil twin. It's, after all, I'm the guy who invented the clown that eats children instead of, making them laugh and jump around. But one of the things that I noticed when I was a kid was that most kids are terrified of clowns. And so, sure, I've created some evil amusement parks. In fact, I have an amusement park book called Joyland that's going to come out in June, and it's got a haunted house, if you will, the fun house. So I'd have to say I've created some dark rides, and so sure. And don't forget, Disney had his Stephen King side. He was the guy who gave us the forest fire that scared all those children when they went to see Bambi. And there's the Evil Queen and Snow White.
Do you believe in evil?
Yeah, I
You do.
do.
You do.
I do. I think the real question is where it comes from, whether there's an outside evil. If you take a movie like The Exorcist, there's something comforting about the idea that that little girl pushed the movie director out of the window and killed him because she was inhabited by the demon Pazuzu. It's a little less comforting to look at the guys who hijacked those airliners and drove them into the World Trade Center when you say, well, there weren't demons involved with that, but there was this crazy idea of religion. So I've always wrestled with the idea of inside evil versus outside evil. And a good example of that is Adolf Hitler. Where did he come from, and how much of what he had just sort of infected the German people for a period of time? How do you deal with evil like that on a scale like that? So it's a valid question, but I do believe in evil.